Chris, what is our fifth main topic today?
We're going to really get into the WB-DCU stuff.
Yes.
Jeff Singer writes in, holy release date shuffle, John. Despite the success of The Batman, Warner Brothers has decided to push back the release of 4 DC films: Black Adam, The Flash, Aquaman 2, and even Super Pets. They've also, to paraphrase Saruman, chosen death, sending Shazam 2 to the slaughterhouse to face Avatar 2. Can someone please explain this madness?
All right, so it was just, dear heavens, the other day. It was just the other day that I was in a movie theater. Couldn't have been more than 72 hours ago. I don't know. Watching The Batman. And before The Batman, just days ago, Warner Brothers put this big preview up on the big screen before The Batman started of, look at all these comic book movies we have coming in 2022. The Flash in 2022. Aquaman 2 in 2022. The Batman in 2022. What was the other one? What was there was a fourth one, I thought.
Black Adam.
Oh, yeah, Black Adam coming in 2022. Look at these. Several days later. Yeah, forget all that. That ain't happening. Where yesterday, a major bomb dropped from WB saying they were not just moving back one of these highly anticipated movies. They were like moving everything around. Aquaman 2 getting delayed. Flash getting big delayed. I think it's its 5th delay.
It's because it's not a real movie.
Because it's not real. It's all an illusion. Shazam 2 getting moved early and stuff like this. Okay, so let's just go over to Variety and like try to make some sense of this from Variety. Variety writes the following. Warner Brothers has shuffled the release dates for several movies, including Black Adam, The Flash, Aquaman 2, Wonka, and Shazam 2. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom and The Flash are both being pushed from 2022, which they just told us 3 days ago was still coming out in 2022, but pushed from 2022 to 2023 due to COVID-induced production delays. Really?
Well, no, that's complete yes.
Because
that's just an excuse.
You didn't know that? You didn't know there were COVID-related delays 4 days ago? And you just woke up saying, wait, I totally forgot about COVID.
That's a smoke screen.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Anyway, they go on to say, due to COVID-induced production delays with visual effects, the Jason Momoa starring sequel is being pushed back from December 16th to March 17th. So December, January, February, March, moving 3 months. Not a huge move. It's a substantial move, but not a huge move, to March 17th, 2023. Meanwhile, Ezra Miller's first solo outing as the Flash is speeding away from November 4th to June 23rd. So December, January, February, March, April, May, 7 months. 7.5 months. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam is being pushed back 3 months to October 21st, 2022. So it's still coming out in 2022 at least. And DC's League of Super Pets, which I don't care about, is moving to July 29th. Who cares? Which was Black Adam's original date. I'm getting Chris so mad at me right now. Super Pets, in which Johnson voices Superman's canine best friend, Crypto, the super dog, was previously for May 22nd. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but was Flash not supposed to come out before Aquaman 2?
It was.
And now it is not.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, listen, we've seen other, movies move around, and as even like with the MCU, with the whole COVID upheaval, certain movies came out after other ones and maybe it was before. But I got to tell you, while there was no official word on this and nobody told me this, there was a part of me that really felt like the Flash is going to happen. It's going to completely reset our understanding of the DCEU. And then the movies coming afterwards, like Aquaman 2, are going to reflect those changes that we're going to see in the Flash. Granted, nobody ever said that was the case. I was just one of the fans that kind of thought maybe that would be it. With them moving this around now, that Aquaman 2, which was going to come after Flash, now it's coming before, makes me wonder, does the Flash have any impact on the overall scope of the DCEU? I mean, obviously it does to some degree, because in the Batgirl movie that we're going to get the Michael Keaton Batman, so obviously there's some kind of shifting going on there. And I guess it had zero impact on Aquaman 2. And now we're getting that first. Okay. First thing I got to say is, with The Flash, again, I think this is the 5th time it's moved. And we're not even talking about the pandemic. I mean, we're talking about, this movie
Prior.
was supposed to be in theaters over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2000.
We talked about this when I got
2000.
first hired. This movie's not real.
Yeah, so I believe this is its 5th move, and it's moving not 3 months like some of the others. It's moving 7 months. It's like, all right. I mean, at some point, it's like the boy who cried wolf. I'm just going to stop getting excited about the things Warner Brothers talks about because, oh, sure, it's coming in 3 months. Sure. Let's get to it and actually see. Well, I mean, Batman did just come out. So yay, Batman, because it's amazing. But this is a big realigning of philosophies about what they're doing with these movies. And it's not like they moved they just moved everything around all in one big swoop when we were getting close to some of these coming out. So I don't know, Rob, you see this whole thing. How do you make heads or tails out of this?
This is all about Warner's merger with Discovery.
I didn't want to say it myself.
Oh, I mean, I think it is all about that. And I think you should be excited about Flash because of where they moved it to. They moved it to prime summer movie-going season. So they probably know you got Andy Muschietti, who's coming off of the It films, which did very, very well. The first It made $500 million. I think what Discovery is doing, they looked at these films and they're like, huh. So I don't know exactly when the Discovery merger is going to be finished with Warner Brothers. But they're like, wow, you've got all these heavy hitter movies that are coming out this year. And Warner Brothers box office take at the end of 2022 could be fairly substantial. That will not be the case in 2023 after Discovery has taken over. So Discovery would then have to follow up a very successful box office year.
Yeah.
And they're thinking to themselves, now how can we do some things and make sure that we still come off after this big merger, because there's a lot of money that's changing hands, and show what are our 2 biggest things. Black Adam is a unknown. Dwayne Johnson, still respectable. If it's a big hit, great. Shazam is coming off of not the biggest grossing DC movie, but could do respectable at Christmas. These are 2 very respectable movies that could do very, very well. And if they do well, great. What we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 most valuable movies, Aquaman coming off of $1 billion, and Flash, 2 Batmans and a Justice League character, probably huge, coming off of Spider-Verse or No Way Home. Mm-hmm. These are good bets that of what we have coming out, they're the old regime, because new coming regimes want to get rid of all the old stuff. These are our 2 crown jewels. We move them into 2023 after the Discovery merger is done. They make lots of money, and the new regime can be, it's almost a beautiful transition of power, and it shows that Warner Brothers we're not going to take a box office hit. If anything, we'll make more. And I think it's all about this merger.
Now, the one thing,
but again, that's just speculation.
No, and it's good speculation because I had the exact same thing in my head. Here's the one thing that works against that theory that you and I share, is the fact that from a legal point of view, Discovery, David Zaslav, and all his executives, as of right now, are legally not allowed to have one single peep of influence over what's going on at Warner Brothers. Until this thing has the I's dotted, the T's crossed, full thing, everything's done, and they take over in May or June, whenever they're supposed to take over. They are technically speaking not supposed to have any influence or direct, what's the best word? The direct persuasion over what's going on there. Now, we don't live in a fantasy world. They could very well back channeling be doing that, but they do run some legal risks if they do. But that could very well be exactly what's happening. I mean, so there's that. I mean, the other kind of thing is there's problems. I mean, look, the director of Aquaman 2 just recently got online and said, whew, I'm so glad. I really needed more time. And I don't not believe him. Mm-hmm.
All
but I don't know
directors
that
need
I...
more time.
What's that?
They all need more time.
They all need
we
more
all
time.
want more time.
But I remember a few months ago him being online and specifically saying, I feel like I am racing to the finish line here. Mm-hmm. So I believe both can be true. I believe he's absolutely telling the truth, that he is very happy to have the extra time. But I also believe that that's not actually the reason they've delayed it 7 months. So I don't know. But unfortunately, too, the other part of this from a fan perception is it's, again, something that makes it look. It was one thing when this was going on in the heart of the pandemic, because we all understood. I mean, every studio was having to scramble, figure out a way to survive, where to put their films, and all that kind of stuff. But right now, perception-wise, and I'm only talking about perception here, it kind of feeds into that perception that Warner Brothers, when it comes to their DC properties, don't actually have an idea of what they're doing. They don't actually, they're not actually aligned properly. They don't have proper process. The left hand at Warner Brothers is not talking to the right hand at Warner Brothers. There's confusion, there's disarray. And again, one of the big red flags for me is just a week ago, they were telling the world these 4 films coming out in 2022. Just a week ago. Like, why are you telling the world a week ago that this has happened, and then all of a sudden this is this? It just makes it look like a company that does not have its shit together.
Absolutely. And fans are furious. All of my Twitter feed was just how angry people were of, yeah, you just told me this a few days ago. You just said that I'm getting these movies. Why am I waiting so much longer for these movies? What's going on?
Except for Shazam.
Yeah.
Well,
But and saying it's because of COVID delays is like when a girl says she can't go out with you because she's got to wash her hair. All right, we have dry shampoo. We can make it happen if we want to. Like, it just
You're
sounds,
letting out the secrets, Chris.
I know, it's insider info, but it just sounds like such bullshit. Of just, oh well, COVID really threw us for a loop. 4 days ago it didn't, but today it did. And I understand it can be both. I absolutely understand it can be both, and you want more time to create a better film, but.
yeah, but these are the same fanboys that are denying Avatar 2 is going to do any business.
I mean, that's very true as well.
I mean, look, we're all geeks, we're all nerds, but what we are not is financial geniuses, nor do we understand corporate mergers. And
Speak for yourself, Rob.
I know, right?
Mogul over here.
I don't purport to be some financial genius, but I do understand these big mergers. All of Hollywood is in a state of disarray. If you talk to everybody at every level of Hollywood, no one knows what the hell's going on. I mean, they don't know the future. We're on shifting sands. You know who does know what's going on? David Zaslav knows what's going on.
Yeah.
and I think all of these mergers. Can you imagine the conversation he has with somebody at Warner Brothers, John? You know, I can't tell you what to do. I can't even get involved. But it'd be great to have you in the new regime. And all I would need is perhaps if you changed these or did something.
I don't want to influence
I don't want to.
you.
Yeah, I don't want to influence.
I don't want to influence
you,
but I'm just saying, if this movie
you
was
know,
at a different time, then maybe we could talk about
yeah,
something.
we could. Yeah, it would really
know.
be beneficial for
Here's
us.
the thing, too. Look, it's true in your personal life, sports, business, entertainment. Momentum means something.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at Warner Brothers and their state of DC right now, and Warner Brothers is one of my favorite things. I got dear friends at Warner Brothers. I mean, I love Warner Brothers.
I do too.
But they are coming off of an incredible win with the Batman. I mean, Oscar level win with the Batman. This movie is brilliance, absolute brilliance. I love this movie. And a lot of people do. They killed it. On top of that, you have a big amount of momentum. So there you have some momentum right there. You have the momentum created by somebody else for you in Spider-Man No Way Home with the whole concept of multiverse and all that kind of stuff that's made it more palatable to audiences right now than probably the concept has ever been. So you have some real solid momentum. They know this because they decided, hey, this Batman movie's awesome. Let's put this big promo about our other DC movies coming in 2022. And they gave us this big thing with Black Adam and Shazam and Aquaman, and we get to see all these guys too, right? So they understood, yep, momentum. They just killed all the positive momentum they had going. Because now, whereas 24 hours ago, we're all talking about, man, woo, DC with their stuff going. They followed up Joker with the Batman. Can't wait to see where Batman's going to go. Now we got Flash coming. We got Black Adam. We went from that 24 hours ago to everybody on along being, oh my God, that's right. This is Warner Brothers dealing with DC. Oh my God, we forgot. And they just killed all that momentum. And look, make no mistake about it. I am still extremely excited for Shazam 2, even though I wonder if they're showing a lot of confidence in it, but I don't care. I love Shazam. I'm extremely excited still for Aquaman whenever it comes out. I am excited for Black Adam whenever it comes out. I'm excited for The Flash whenever it comes out. I just kind of feel like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They're prepping for one of the biggest entertainment mergers in the history of entertainment.
Which is what they should not be doing at all, because, I mean, legally speaking, they shouldn't be, and they should be approaching their, because here's what it's telling you. It's telling you either this was the best strategy 3 months ago, or it wasn't. And you were either wrong then, or you're wrong now. And it show, even then, it kind of sets up this whole thing about, it doesn't look like they know what they're doing. And I think the people at Warner Brothers are incredibly sharp, other than maybe Kalar. But I think everybody over there is incredibly sharp and incredibly smart. But it just baffles me when I see people who are so much smarter than me doing such dumb things.
But I think though that what we see, like, we're looking at it from a fan perspective. And I agree with you. You know, me too. I've seen a lot of people all angry about this. But you know what? I think that we'll get over that because do I want to see The Flash? I do. But I look at that move of The Flash to June. It's June, what, 3rd or something? Beginning of June. That's, to me, saying they're moving The Flash onto one of the most desirable pieces of cinematic real estate that exists. Opening a movie in early June for the summer movie season is a huge vote of confidence. And they're like, yeah, we got King Kong. We're going to open it up on this day and unleash it on the world. And I think that in a way, I would look at this as exciting that we're going to get 2 great movies in Aquaman and Flash.
Again, though, it just confused me that 4 days ago they didn't think that.
I know, but remember, that was a
4
long lead
days.
time, too. Like, they had released that 2022 thing online, and I think they probably thought that was what they were going to do.
Again, that was just a short time ago.
I know.
So how do you go from, we are so concrete certain that this is what we're doing just a couple of weeks ago, that we are going to put together this big promo package and put in front of these movies and get our, how do you go from that to, we have to completely change direction in 14 days?
Yeah.
Well, I think that it was a long lead time when they prepared that trailer and released it. So it wasn't like they just made that trailer last week and sent it out. I think that there was a lot of contemplation that went into
But
this
they were
move.
playing it last week.
I know they were. I know. And they probably thought, well, you know, I think this new strategy trumps the idea of that. Because, look, I think it's silly, too. I'm looking at those things going, especially with The Flash. I mean, dude, I think we've been talking about The Flash. I've been streaming with you since April of 2015.
Yeah.
And I think you and I on Heroes and everything
Yeah.
with Schnepp.
Oh, yeah, ever
we've been
since.
talking about this movie for 7 years.
100%.
I mean, how many
100%.
Remember when the director of
Yeah.
Dope was going to direct this
Yep.
movie? Rick,
remember when
who's directed episodes of The Mandalorian?
Remember when the directors of Game Night were directing it? Yep, they're gone now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, but
Remember when Ezra Miller wanted Warner Brothers to read his script for The Flash?
oh yeah.
That was like years ago.
And you know what
He
though?
was
You
still
know what
on.
though? They pushed it up, and now the Flash has turned into this movie there that Michael Keaton is in, that Ben Affleck is in. God only knows what other cameos are going to be in this movie. Who knows? But the fact that they've moved it onto one of the most desirable pieces of cinematic real estate tells me something.
Well, it I don't know. To me, it tells me they're clueless because they had a lot of momentum coming out of the Batman. That
Exactly.
momentum's gone now.
It is just running right by me wanting to see it.
But
Yeah.
will most people know that though, or only people that you know?
I don't know. I think a lot of people saw the Batman. They saw these movies are coming. Now they're gone.
know.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
We'll
what
have to see.
easy fix going into it. Just take the 22 out of that trailer. If you have any doubts, just take out the coming in 2022.
Yeah. If there was any doubts, just take that. Just say coming.
Coming, yeah. The DCEU.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if they did just that.
Well, now
Maybe not on these two.
but they probably should have done that before.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, the question is for you. I mean, make no mistake about it. I'll say it again. Regardless of all this, I'm still looking forward. I mean, not Super Pets. Fuck that movie. But I am totally excited.
They moved it because they heard you, John. They're like, we
heard me.
gotta bring this up to
But I
snuff.
would have to say too, did you see Dwayne Johnson on, I think it was on Instagram? He made the announcement, you know, in his beautiful, I guess, Hawaiian backdrop, the oceans in the background.
Well, he
the
said,
palm
I'm
trees.
planting the flag.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
come on, Rob.
but millions of people probably more people saw Dwayne Johnson's Instagram post about that than saw the Batman domestically.
Some of the people in the chat are saying that the Flash release date is the same release date as the '89 Michael Keaton Batman movie.
That was June 19th, right?
June 23rd.
Oh, June 23rd. Oh, that's right. I saw June 19th.
So I don't know if that has anything to play with it. It doesn't make it any better.
I mean,
but
if that were true, and if that was by true, I mean the reasoning behind it. That's very poetic. That's a stupid reason to move a movie 7 months,
I know. Well, they move Super Pets, so they're already dumb.
especially especially
Ray
a
and I
movie that's
gonna
been
watch
moved
now?
5 times already. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Again, I'm still looking forward to all these movies. Sans, Super Pets, I'm looking forward to all of them. Can't wait to see them. But I felt like they had a lot of momentum come out of Batman. I think they had a lot of momentum coming with Spider-Man No Way Home, and I feel like that's gone. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's nothing at all. However you guys are seeing it, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, the good folks at Manscaped. You know, I was in the shower the other day and I looked down and I thought, my goodness, the boys look fantastic. Dr. Jack Hammer, the amazing Mr. Fantastical, have never looked or felt better, and that is in part due to our friends at Manscaped. Because our friends at Manscaped are the global leaders in below-the-waist hygiene and are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium Collection. This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe. Your skin, hair, and balls deserve the best, my friends. You start off using the cologne-infused Ultra Premium Body Wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day. Then boom, it's time to take care of your hair. Simply apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes your hair all in one step. Then once you dry yourself off and hop out of the shower, it's time to protect yourself from body odor by applying the Manscaped aluminum-free deodorant. And do you have tattoos or any dry skin? A lot of us do. It's time to hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizer spray. Cap it all off by applying some Manscaped lip balm. And then last but not least, we're moving on to the Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer to clean off any unwanted body hair. So guys, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Campea, that's C-A-M-P-E-A, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Campea at manscaped.com.